Hello, traders, and welcome to TradingWithBill.com. I'm Bill. We're in Pattaya, Thailand. We got sunshine. Actually, they're saying no rain today, but hot. Yeah, it's going to be a cooker today. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I did. A lot of fun. Oh, what did I just do there? That was not what I was supposed to do there, William. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, that's going to look really bad. All right, so, yeah, good weekend. Friday was good, busy, and Saturday, those times when you're out and then all of a sudden friends show up unexpectedly, and just had a really great Friday. And yesterday, got to be honest with you, I was working. Working on another project, had to do some work yesterday, so my Sunday afternoon was not very enjoyable. Anyhow, we're back at the markets. It's a Monday. Good to be. It's the 29th of October. It's currently 7:20 a.m. here in Thailand. That's 1920 on Wall Street. And if I'm not mistaken, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, Europe changed their times yesterday. I'm not 100% on that, but that's what I think happened yesterday. And of course, next week, the 4th of November, the U.S. changes their time. So that's what's going on there. What's going on data-wise today? Not much, to be honest with you. Not much at all. EU economic forecasts. Autumn budget. Okay. Core PCE price index. Who cares? Yeah, I don't care about that. Personal spending month on month out of the U.S. today. And that's about it. We've got a Fed guy speaking, a couple of Fed guys speaking, and that's it. So it's a technical trading day, not really a lot on this Monday. Let's take a look at what happened in New York. Let's do that while we're in that mode here. So oil, look at this. We've talked about this every day. Look at this. Off the 200. Technically, not talking about what's going on out there in the big world, just technically reading a chart, bounced off this 200, closed above the 200, stayed above the 200. Now we have a green candle back to the upside, right? So let's say we take it from there. That's at 66.10, and currently the price is at 67.70. So to me, that looks like a bullish move. Looks like a, if you want to get in this, it's time to buy. And I would think that you're going to 70. 69 or 70, I would say you're probably heading to. Because we really don't have an issue till here at 68.70 is our next resistance area. And, it looks good to me. The 200 exponential moving average is just a dream to us traders. It really is. Dollar index, 96.44 at the current moment on the thickest swim platform. Gold really hasn't done anything. We've ended we have a doji now on gold, really just sideways, not a lot of action. Did this one bump to the upside and came back down, and so we're just sitting around here with gold. It's not doing much. Oil's going down. I'm sorry, oil's going up. Gold should be going down, and that's what I always correlate them together. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but I've been doing it for years. So that's what I would expect to see. The VIX is doing good. The VIX is at 24.16. We like to see that volatility in the market. This is a good thing. The markets are still in a bearish mode. The ESs are still heading to the downside. Look at this, way below the 200 exponential moving average. Today we start the day with a green candle, so maybe this will be a pullback day on a Monday. Not a lot of data coming out technically. I was reading the financial part of our local newspaper here in Thailand, and Amazon didn't meet expectations on earnings. I thought that was pretty interesting. So, yeah, things are changing, and it's good. It's great. It's good stuff. And the 6E Euro futures, what does William say about the Euro futures? Sell it. You don't want to be buying the Euro, folks. You do not want to be buying the Euro. Sell the Euro. Sell that bad boy. And I got to tell you, I am just, my brain is scrambled eggs on this Brexit thing. I don't know. I read articles, and it's like, they just contradict themselves. I have no idea what's going on with Brexit. It's just really amazing how this just seems to get very complicated. And it's not my country. So it's really harder for me because I really don't understand what's going on behind the scenes. But it is pretty interesting every day. It's, I don't know, Theresa May said over the weekend that, hey, listen, everything's fine. We're going to sign this deal. Everything's great. And, the next day, they're like ready to kick her out. It's like, she's got a big parliament vote coming up, I think, this week, right? And it's just really very confusing, very confusing. But it's moving the markets, and it should be making us traders some money. All right, that's what's going on in New York. Let's head to the charts. As always, on a Monday, we always take a look at the euro dollar. First and foremost, I put this arrow on here because just to, if anybody's new to watching me and stuff, just to show you, especially that the euro is bearish. There's nothing bullish about the euro. It's bearish, right? We want to sell the euro. And actually, if I wasn't doing a video, I would probably be entering this trade right now. So I just move our resistance line down here a little bit, move it down. Right? This was nice. This was before I got up. Remember these 30-minute candles? This pierced the 200 and then it went down. Now you got the 10 AMA above price, but that's all right. If you get in at say you get in at 1385, right? You might get a bounce here at this 55, but I don't think it's going to be like a knockout. It's going to knock you out of your turn. I think you'll be fine. And you're going to take this all the way down to 1340. So this potentially has a really good trade for us here on the euro to sell it. This looks really good. This looks really, really good. To the downside, we do have some Forex junk here, but like I said, I'm surely not buying it. I'd love to see us kick back up here and head up to this 200, and we can get it. I'd rather get it at 4,200, right? And 1420, and I'd love to get a 1420 and just take it to the downside. But we're going into uncharted courses here. We're getting in the 13s, and this is going to continue to go down. I don't see anything that's going to change the sentiment of this currency pair to go to the upside. So this looks to me like this is going down to 13, maybe even 1250, 1275, somewhere in there. I think it's got a good chance that this could continue to the downside. Now, saying that means the dollar has to stay strong, right? Because the euro is not doing any of this. This is all because of the dollar, right? So just always keep that in mind, that this is all because of the dollar. Alrighty? All right. So let's take a look at the pound. We'll just go around. It's an easy day on a Monday. We're really not going to get crazy today. All right, we're just going to pretty much just ride it a little bit. This has done nothing, right? This has absolutely done nothing for 3 days, right? This is just absolutely sideways, no price action, no nothing. It's done nothing. There's nothing to do here, folks. Maybe it'll continue to the downside. Your EMAs are entwined with each other. It's sideways. There's nothing going on. Just leave this thing alone. Leave this bad boy alone. We can move some of these. Let's bring this down to our, I would say that's probably significant support. Not a lot left of the chart, right? Again, we're in these uncharted areas of price. We haven't been in these levels for a while, and we'll bring our resistance line down here. Maybe there we go. So we really like to see that, and we could sell that there. 2920, I know we're going to go into that 2900 level, exactly where the 200 exponential moving average is. That looks like the place to sell this. But on the other hand, there is a buying opportunity here. If you get the setup, right, maybe two higher lows, break above this 55 EMA, and the 10 is underneath price, maybe we can take this to the upside. I don't see anything wrong with that. That looks pretty decent. It does look pretty decent. What else we got going on? Not too much. Let's take a look at Aussie. That looks like it's at a yeah, this is some nice levels here. Right, this little square there, squaring out. So you want to get in there. What's the problem here, folks? Right off the bat, what's the problem? You got a lot of junk left in the chart, don't you? Right? That's a significant level, by the way. So we're going to keep that on the chart. We're going to keep that level on the chart. So when we come down here, we're going to put this bad boy right there. All right, so that's at 70.30. And now we're at 70.90. Right, actually spiked that 7,100 level. So yeah, you know, we'd look to sell this, but you come into 70.70, you got the 200, you got the 55 right here. You know, this is a tough trade. It looks, to me, you know, it looks all right, but it's a battle. It's like, if you get in this trade, like, it's not time to go shopping, right? You're gonna have to watch this now. There's no data coming out, so there's really nothing that's gonna happen where the Aussie is gonna move. You know, we know it's a commodity pair and it reacts to a lot of stuff, but it doesn't look like it's gonna do anything here. It just looks like it's gonna continue, but this looks like this wants to head to the downside. You know, so we're, you know, 27 pips away, and we're gonna hit that 200. And I gotta be honest with you, my live trading platform isn't up yet. So even if I wanted to get in this, you know, I'd have to finish this and, you know, get this up on YouTube. And by the time I get to this thing might be already gone, right? Because this is where you want to take it, right? Hopefully, if anybody's awake out there, right? Yeah, this is where you want to take it, right? 10's above the price, 3 candles to the downside, right? You got a little problem here, but you're going to have problems here. You're going to have issues. But if you can get in this at 70, 80, get out at 70, 70, 70, 60. No, doesn't look terrible, but it's not going to be an easy trade. Not going to be an easy trade. Let's take a look at the New Zealand. Interesting. So this really worked out kind of nicely on Friday, it looks like. This actually spiked this 200. Now it's sideways, but it did come back up, right? Gave you your pullback. So we're in some good spots here, some good levels. All right, so we really want to take that right here. Pop that there. But again, left of the chart, we got a lot of junk here. You know, this is not going to be an easy trade if you enter this trade. I'm bearish on this. You know, I want to see this, right? Yeah, I want to see this. I want to take it from here, right? 65.60. I want to take it at 65.30. It's a mess. You're coming into the 55. You're coming into support again. It doesn't look appetizing to me to get in this trade where it's at. Let it pull back to 65.60. It's been there before, right? You look left of the chart, you see price action's been there before. So maybe we should just hold off. It's a Monday. There's not a lot data coming out. It's, you know, it's a Monday. I'm not gonna do anything on the New Zealand dollar. There's nothing to do here. I'm not entering this here, even though, you know, strategy-wise, this is where you want to do it, right? 200, I'm below it, right? Hopefully that 10 goes on top of price. You take it down. What can you do here? Well, if the break support at this 65.08, break support gives you retest, then you can take it back down all the way to 64.60, right? Nice 40 pips. That'd be a nice day. But I'm not entering the trade where it currently is at. Doesn't look too nice. You know, I talk about this pair a lot. I just really like this Euro Aussie. So this was our setup last week. This just worked. This just worked. This is unbelievable, huh? 618, boom, to the downside. Actually hit our targets. Did everything we're supposed to do. No misconceptions here, right? Did everything we're supposed to do. Now we're at support, right? Now the question is, what is it going to do? What is it going to do? So get rid of all that nonsense, and it's a new week, so let's mark some markings here and let's plan this baby out a little bit. I'll take it from there. See, again, if you get in here, Actually, this looks more appetizing to the upside, doesn't it? This looks a lot more appetizing to the upside to buy this. And right, we're at 1.6060. The 10 AMA is below price. Sure, we're going to get some trouble with this 55, and then the next stop's at 200. Yes, we do have stuff left to the chart, but you know what? We can go in with 130 a normal position and just give it a shot, right? Got to give it a shot. This to me looks like a good buying opportunity. It really does look like a good buying opportunity. We just take this bad boy to the upside. I don't think that's a bad move here. I think it's a pretty decent move on this Euro Aussie to the upside. But again, we have a lot of junk left to the chart. We got to keep an eye on that. Let's take a look at the dollar yen. What's going on with our dollar yen today? Wow, you know, this V formation, you just got to love when you see this V formation. One candle, boom, right back up to the upside here. Now we'll see if we can get up to this 200 exponential moving average. 112.30 looks like the spot to be. But I'd love to see it up here at the 50 area. You know, I like my 50s, 20s, and 80s. But that would be nice. But I would take it at the 200. But there's a lot of stuff left to the chart, and we know that. So, you know, it's a tight trade. You just got to monitor. You got to manage your trade. But looks fine to me. You know, the dollar's strong still, and there's really nothing coming out with the yen data-wise, and you know, this should have really no problem coming up to that 112.30 area. So we'll see. It's only like 32 pips away, 33 pips away. So let's wait, see what happens. Now, you know, I don't trade this. I only use it as a tool. But if you're going to trade it, you have some trading opportunities. Maybe later on in the day, maybe 90 minutes before London, we can hop in there and see if we can get that to the downside. So that's what's going on, friends. That's my show for today. Like I said, data's slow, but the pound is really sideways, huh? Amazing. So that's it. That's what we got. And you know, take it. I don't say never to take trades. I mean, you got to throw darts, right? Just take smaller trades, right? Take small. You know, cut your positions back. You know, whatever you go in, your lot size, divide it by 3. You know. But yeah, I'm looking at be trading. I don't sit at this desk for 10 hours a day not wanting to trade. But we got to think and be a little bit smart. Traders, thanks so much for being with me on a Monday. We've got a whole week ahead. We're excited to be here. Traders, always remember to trade smart, not hard, and we will catch you tomorrow morning in Asia. Traders, don't forget, have a little bit of fun. See you now. Bye-bye.